It's your man B Miles coming to you live once again with another live stream, family. Oh man, this is actually going to be like a really good stream today for real. I got this being like a really good stream, family. Damn, I guess I did picked up a little bit more weight since I've been in the house. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be too big, but like I said, family, I wanted to come to y'all real quick. Kind of like talk about a topic. You know what I'm saying? Just I wanted to holler at y'all real quick, family. Yeah, fam, wanted to holler at y'all real quick, cause this is a topic that I feel as though many people need to be, you know, um, listening to and stuff like that. I know it's a little early. I know it's like around 9:32 in the a.m. And man, I know it's real early right about now. Y'all just coming up in, but come up on this live stream, family. Come up on the live stream right now, cause like I said, fam, I actually kind of like want to tie this in. Oh wow. All right, who's up in the chat? I know it's a little early. All right, there we go. I'm starting to see some of y'all come up in the chat for real. All right, okay, that's cool. There we go. I see y'all getting the hey, what's up, Damani Nelson? What's going on? I got your email. I got your email. I got your email. Just give me a little bit of time to respond. Ooh, wee. Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed, man. Yeah, fam. I actually want to talk about about us. I kind of want to talk about the situation where, how they want to talk about the whole Russell Wilson future thing. Hey, Sharonda Shepherd, I want to talk about that, the whole Russell Wilson, future thing and stuff like that, and how, how I'm really getting tired, how I'm really tired of like they want to call good quality, so-called black men nerds and call them squares, and they want to shun them away. And part of the reason why I want to talk about this because I grew up in the what I'm saying, I grew up in my city dealing with the same daggone thing for real. You feel me? As far as like being told that you're not quote unquote black enough, or you ain't hard enough, or we thinking that the image of black masculinity always got to be dealing with struggle love for being toxic. We got to get out of this mind frame because I'm sick and tired of people want to call the brother, Russell Wilson. They want to call the brother, corny or being lame, all because the brother, came up a certain kind of way. So what? Russell Wilson might not have a whole bunch of tattoos on his face. He got cornrows in his hair. He don't got cornrows in his hair. He's sharp and he's clean cut and he's really articulate. You feel me? I'm really sick and tired of our people, men and women in particular, the men always want to be knocking the brother, all because he talks proper, all because he talks a certain way. This whole Pookie and Ray Ray against this whole educated lane argument, man, has really gotten out of control. Hey, Real Joe Thomas, I want to give my man O'Shea Duke Jackson a lot of credit today because he did a really good video on it, man, talking about, okay, you want to talk about God being a square. Okay, but if you look at Channing Crowder in college, he looked like a square himself. He looked like a square his damn self. You feel me? And see, the crazy thing about it is, right, we have been tricked and fooled into brainwashed into thinking that us being street niggas or being the hoodlums is that, that is the only way we're going to get respected as a man. No, let me tell you something. O'Shea Duke Jackson had a really good point. He said squares rule the world. He said squares built families. He said if you look at all of the people that own stuff, they're squares. Okay, Bill Gates was a square, but guess what? He was wealthy. Okay, so guess what? Okay, if you really take a look at it, the squares rule the world. Where are all of them street niggas at right about now? All of the guys that were considered squares, where are we at? We still here and we still living. And we still building. Where all of them damn Pookie and Ray Rays at in them niggas, right, in them niggas like Future at? Where are they? Nowhere to be found. Because I remember the time frame coming up I remember the time frame coming up, man. People used to mock me, scorn me, laugh at me, and a lot of brothers went through that. All because a lot of brothers, they might have came up in a total different environment. They might have came up, like in arts or anime or like in cartoons and stuff like that. Or they might have, they might have came up with a different mentality and stuff like that. Like I remember the time frame I saw a brother coming up in Baltimore for real. He would say he grew up the same way. And he's saying growing up, a lot of times he got shunned away because, he wanted to, he came up the same way, really articulate, really in the cartoons. And he's saying growing up, And he said growing up around the kind of people and dealing with that kind of mentality, it had him to dumb himself down. And too many brothers in our community have dumbed themselves down, or a lot of brothers, they got cast out. A lot of brothers in our community, they have been cast out, shunned away. Why? Because they are told that they're not quote unquote black enough. It's this whole, if you look at the show Fresh Prince, right? There was an episode where they showed the brother, he was from the hood, and he wanted to look down on the brother Carlton because he thought Carlton was being the Uncle Tom. And Carlton had a point. He said, you want to call me a sellout, but there's brothers like you for real that want to keep me down. And see, my thing is this though, right? And my thing is this though, right now. I remember the time frame. I got brainwashed for that mentality. Want to call somebody Uncle Tom. They, want to call somebody this, that, and the third because they want to talk proper or they talking white. You feel me? And see, a lot of our brothers have succumbed to the peer pressure into thinking that they got to be, tough Tony. They got to look hard a certain way. They got to talk a certain way, all because of the women. A lot of the women were attracted to that. They were attracted to the roughneck, the thug type. They were attracted to the Tupac type. Like how Jada Pinkett Smith is. You feel me? And let's be real. A lot of our women did not want the future. They didn't want Russell Wilson. Let's keep it real. A lot of our women were not checking for the Russell Wilson type. They were not checking for him. How do I know? Because I went through the same thing. Being a young brother that was sharp, articulate, a lot of women, they told me they wanted the man, that was hard as hell. They wanted the hard man. They wanted the man that was rough around the edges. They wanted the thug type. They wanted the man to be out there selling drugs, busting the guns, the man with the rap sheet. But see, the funny thing about it is, all of those women are dealt, all of those women I see nowadays that dealt with them kind of men, they are ran through and burnt out and can't find no man. Now they want to find themselves a stable man, but guess what? A stable man doesn't want it. You want to know why? Because she don't got nothing to show for. She ran through and burnt out. Now you want to give a Russell Wilson a chance? No. And right, and I'm telling you, man, too many brothers, man. I'm telling you, too many brothers, man. Right, and I'm gonna tell you this, man. Too many brothers have fell victim to that kind of mentality, and a lot of brothers have left the community. Why? Because they felt shunned away. A lot of brothers have felt shunned away. They told they're not black enough because check this out. Russell Wilson, he was married to a Becky. And see, the funny thing is, a lot of women weren't checking for him once he got with Sierra. And right, and see, one of the things that killed me, sister, stop getting with the Russell Wilson type after the fact when you want to deal with the goddamn future type. You feel what I mean? What is wrong with a brother being sharp and articulate and brothers that really want to do the right thing? We got an ass backwards mentality, the men and the women. Like I remember the time hearing women, yeah, girl, my boyfriend, he hit a girl. Yeah, girl, he be in and out of prison, girl. Yeah, he be busting his gun, he be doing this, that, and the third. And you mean to tell me that is a form of masculinity when a lot of times a lot of them street niggas, they unstable, they unstable, over emotional, they got no backbone. You feel what I mean? And see, when you look at that, a lot of them street niggas, they talk too much. They are the biggest goddamn snitches out there. And this whole entire street mentality, you feel what I mean? They want to talk about brothers that are squares, want to look down on us. No, you looking down on the brothers that are trying to do the right thing. Since when doing the right thing has become corny in our community? When the fuck has that become cool? And sisters, you gotta stop supporting that mentality. You're not exempt neither, sister. Sisters, you're not exempt because a lot of y'all wanted that type, the thug type, the roughneck. You were ignoring brothers that were like the Russell Wilson type. Calling brothers like that corny. Calling brothers like that lame. But see, a lot of times, a lot of them thug niggas I'm dated, a lot of them niggas was lame and a lot of them niggas was gay. A lot of your baby father sisters are goddamn homo thug niggas. A lot of them street niggas are the biggest bitch ass niggas and the fruitiest niggas out there. And and guess what? A lot of sisters, a lot of your baby fathers are some faggot ass bitch ass niggas. Real talk. I mean, what is wrong? I mean, what is wrong with a sister? You feel what I mean? I mean, what is wrong with a brother? You know what I'm saying? Being a good quality man. Like, what is wrong with a brother being a really good quality man? You know what I mean? Who doesn't have a rap sheet? Who does want to do the right thing? The man didn't even have any children when he met Sierra. You feel what I mean? I'm talking about we have literally taken this mentality and we are moving ass backwards. We are the only community that looks down on good quality brothers. They want to look down on the good quality brothers, but here's the thing. A lot of them Pookie and Ray Rays, they are jealous. They are jealous of the Russell Wilson type. I mean, what man sits around talk about another man calling him a square? Talking about, you mean to tell me she going to leave Future for Russell Wilson? I mean, why wouldn't the woman want to deal with a man that is stable and that is going somewhere, that is successful and that is rich? The man is a Super Bowl winning quarterback. So you mean to tell me that the man is a square? Why? Because he's not out there looking like Future? I mean, when has that mentality of seeing the man with a bunch of baby mothers? I'm talking about the man never been married, multiple children, multiple baby mothers. Since when has that become cool? And I literally also seen other women. Yeah, girl, that's big, girl. Yeah, girl, he fine. But the nigga unstable. I really want to know what the fuck has happened to our people into thinking this mentality is cool. So a man that got multiple children, multiple baby mothers and all that is cool. But a man that is stable, got a career, that is doing something, articulate, sharp, clean cut, never been in trouble a day in his life, but you call that corny. When the fuck has that been cool, brothers and sisters? But guess what, brothers and sisters? You want to think it's cool, but guess what? That nigga left you a single mother. The niggas like Future leave you like single mothers. And then you want to complain about them. Then you want to complain about the same niggas like Future that leave you a single mother. But then, right then at the same time, you want to check for Russell Wilson later in life. Why do y'all do that? First you want to call the nigga a lame, now you want to give him a chance because he's older and successful. Y'all gotta stop doing that, sisters. You know what I mean? And brothers. You gotta stop calling brothers like that lame. You wanna call a brother a lame because he's doing something, he's articulate, he's not in the hood, he's not in the street. You wanna call him a square, you wanna call him a nerd, but let me tell you something. If you want to think about it, okay, so was Marcus Garvey a square? Was Prophet Noble Drew Ali a square? Was the Honorable Elijah Muhammad a square? The last time I checked, you want to call them squares, they got shit done. Men that are squares get shit done. Men that are squares, they build families. Men that are squares build empires. Men that are squares have longer sustaining success in life. But y'all want to be right, but it's like y'all want to go around here with this damn mentality and they're thinking that it's cool. Why? Because he's a family man? Since when being a family man and loving his wife and doing great things and being a sharp man and being clean cut and being a father and a husband is considered being lame? I mean, what the fuck is that? I mean, if you look at Channing Crowder, it's like, bruh, that is some lame ass shit. To worry about another man's marriage and to worry about why that woman ain't stay with that man. Why you concerned about that, yo? I mean, at least we ain't seen them being Will and Jada. Which one would you rather pick? Would you rather pick Russell Wilson and Sierra or Will and Jada? Who would you pick? Think about it, sisters. Would you want your daughter to bring home a Future or Russell Wilson? Because let me tell you something, sisters. When other races of women When they see brothers like us that are squares, they get them real quick. They take them brothers up real quick. You feel me? And even brothers, even the women you want to call squares, other races of men snatch them up. You feel me? We gotta change the narrative, man. We gotta change this damn narrative of thinking being articulate and being intelligent is cool. We gotta change the subject. Now, and right now, I am glad. I'm really glad I've seen a lot of brothers that stepped up to the plate to talk about this topic. Like, I really want to know, like, where has this mentality really become cool into thinking that brothers gotta have their pants sagging? You know what I mean? Brothers gotta be all tatted up to be considered cool. Why is that? Like, I'm telling you, I remember the time frame coming up. I used to get ridiculed by that all the time. You feel me? I remember the time frame seeing that. Being ridiculed by brothers and sisters in our own community, all because I wanted to be, all because I didn't want to have this thug mentality. We have really been brainwashed into a thug mentality, into thinking that it's cool. It is an ignorant mentality. We think going hard and going ignorant is being cool. No, it is not. And you wonder why the fuck we are a laughing stock. You want to know why? Because let me tell you something. The world doesn't like real niggas. The world doesn't like real niggas. And Thelma Humphreys, you right about that. You feel me? I'm just saying in certain cases. In certain cases, you feel me? You understand what I'm saying? We got to get out of that goddamn mentality. We really got to get out of that mentality. You feel me? We got to get out of that mentality. Want to be calling, and you want to be calling brothers corny. You want to call the brother corny because, so what? The man is sharp. Russell Wilson is a handsome brother. I gotta give him his credit. Russell Wilson is a handsome brother. So when has it? You want to call the man a square? What is the man doing? You know what I mean? That is so square. So what? He ain't thugged out. That's not his background. Russell Wilson, that's not him. And a lot of you brothers out there, here's the thing. A lot of you thug niggas, you want to get older, you try to turn square. And here's the thing, a lot of you thug niggas was once squares. You jumped into the lifestyle to try to prove something. You feel me, Rashid? The world doesn't like real niggas. And you wonder why the fuck? Yo, let me tell you something. Coming up, if you was on real nigga mentality, we checked you. Our image was already tainted by that image. When they brought in the gangster rap, showing all of them thug movies. Colors, Boys in the Hood, New Jack City, Juice, South Central, Menace to Society. And all of a sudden now we the only group of people, we love to take that image on and it's like, I don't get it. We have taken on a mentality that has been fed to us. And we soak it up. We soak up the damn stereotypes all the damn time. But you want to call brothers like that corny. Many brothers in our community have been considered corny because they didn't want to take on a lifestyle that was not, you know what I mean? That's not cool. Programming. Hey, innocent love, you feel me? And another thing as well, yeah, like I said, because I never liked Tupac with that thug mentality. Because he started to push, right? Because he started to push that thug mentality, and then MC Lyte came with the whole roughneck mentality, pushing it onto the sisters. You know what I mean? Showing to our women that these are the only kind of men in our community that will provide and protect for you. I remember that time frame. A lot of our women, they were talking about that. What do you mean by I'm talking about Boule brothers? They need to be exposed. That's why. Are you Boule? If you Boule, you shouldn't be on my channel, nigga. Straight up. If you Boule, don't come to my channel. Cause you will get exposed real quick if your ass is Boule. I don't play with y'all. You understand? That is like a very, it is a very childish mentality. It is a really childish mentality, man, for us to go around here. It's a thinking that, you know what I mean, trying to go hard at trying to be tough Tony and trying to have a thug mentality. Like, I really want to know, like, since when has that become corny? Being a successful black man is corny? When has that been corny? Being successful, being articulate, and being a family man is considered corny in our community. What the fuck has happened? I really want to know. So, so you can be clean cut and sharp and articulate and being smart and doing things that are different, that is going to open up doors for you, is considered corny. And I really do not understand that. We got to get out of this whole talking white shit. We got to get out of this whole thug mentality bullshit. We got to get out of this whole women loving the guys dealing with the thug mentality. We got to get away from all of that stuff, because that mentality has produced nothing. What has, I mean, I really want to know. I mean, show me what these thug niggas have produced. And show me, mind you, show me what the thug niggas are producing, and show me what Russell Wilson is producing. Russell Wilson, that man got one of the biggest contracts in the league. That man is a family man. Not many men will take on being the stepdad of another man's child, and she popped up, mom. She popped up children with the man. You feel me? She gave Russell 2 children of his own. So I really want to know, how is that being a square? So not okay, so not having a criminal record, not having tattoos, not having cornrows, not talking with a lot of ebonics, that's considered corny. But if you wax me, right? But if you wax me, that's the real level up. So brothers leveling up is corny. That is the most stupidest shit. And see, you know what I mean? And see, you thug niggas, y'all have been producing destruction. You know what I mean? And guess what? Yeah, that's right. I said it. It's the Pookie and the Ray Ray. Pookie and Ray Ray, y'all produce single mothers, bastard ass children. Y'all fill up the prison system. You fucked up our community and stuff like that. And I'm really glad at the fact that Omar F said the same thing. We got to get rid of the roaches. We got to get rid of y'all destructive ass, corny ass niggas. Y'all are the real corny ass niggas. Y'all are some bitch ass niggas. Y'all some snitch ass niggas. And it's about that time we got to get rid of you. And I'm really sick and tired of that. Y'all fucking up our community by making us look real bad. Brothers have been fighting hard all of our lives to protect our image. And we got to get out of that image and that mentality. I seen too many homeboys die from that shit. Taking on a mentality that is not real. It's false. It's an illusion. I mean, I really want to know, like, what are you doing? What are y'all producing? Channing Crowder, okay, so what are you saying to your children? What are you saying to your children? Are you telling your children, Channing Crowder, to be thugged out and to be corny? Or are you telling them to go to school, get an education? I bet you any amount of money you teaching them to be a square. I bet you. I bet you. So, okay, so let me tell you something. Okay, so you went to school, you got educated, so you some sort of a square, Channing Crowder. You were some sort of a square. You want to know why? You went to school, got educated. You in the NFL like Russell. Aren't you a square? Aren't you a square? Let me tell you something. The world doesn't like real niggas. If you want to make it in this world, let me tell you something. Being a real nigga ain't gonna get you far. I'm just saying. You can call me corny, lame, or square, whatever the case may be. But I'll tell you one thing, it's gonna take you further in life. Being a square open up doors. Being the square gets you rich. Being the square opens up opportunities. Being the square takes you far in life. Okay, so what about all the men that's in our community that's being family men that are working? So so the working man is a square. Okay, so if you want to call Russell a square, that means you call it the majority of the men in our community squares. Because a lot of our men go to work and they provide for themselves and their families. So what are you saying, bruh? Why? But see, I already know why you call him a square. Why? Because a lot of y'all niggas is mad because a guy like Russell Wilson came and got a Sierra. Because he wasn't a thug. Because let me keep it real. Them thug niggas are jealous of squares. Let that marinate. A lot of them thug niggas, they be real jealous of the squares. You wanna know why? Because they clean cut, they be sharp, they on top of their game, they on top of their shit. And I'm really sick and tired. I'm really sick and tired of that mentality and that argument that is happening in our community all the time. Like, I really want to know what makes the Uncle Tom in our community. We really gotta define that. You understand? You feel me? Or you a square. Why? Because I don't talk a certain way. I'm not out on the block. And then another thing, they will sit there and ridicule us. Oh, you're good at two shoes. He a good boy. What is wrong with that? What is wrong with being a good quality guy that is going to take you real far in life? But you rather be this hood nigga, this thug nigga, being a motherfucking criminal. Then you come out, you can't find a job. And guess who's going to employ your ass? The square. Now you got to look to the square to employ your ass. Now you mad at the square because he got a job. Man, can't find a fucking job, yo. Nigga, you hold up a minute. You weren't trying to be a square nigga. You was trying to be a real nigga. Now you can't find a fucking job. Now you can't get a loan. Now you can't get that because you wanted to be that thug nigga. You wanted to be that fucking stupid ass thug nigga. Now you mad at the damn square because he's working. He making this money. Now you trying to square your life up. Dumb nigga. You stupid ass motherfucking niggas make me sick, yo. You bum ass bitch ass niggas. Want to be calling the working man, a provider man, a daggone square. Why? Because he's not living a mentality that's going to have him looking over his shoulder. Come on now. What good quality man wants to be like this all day? Running from the police all day. Going from house to house. Who want to live like that? Huh? Who want to live like that? Who wants to live looking over their shoulder all the time? Who wants to live knowing goddamn well you got a rap sheet, can't find a job? Now you got to get your damn record expunged. Now you got to really, you know what I mean? Now you can't even, right now you mad at the square because he making $150K a year. But see, if you was on your square shit, guess what? I mean, shit, even look at Styles P. Styles P was out there, he telling brothers to nerd up. He telling brothers out there to nerd up. So my thing is this, Channing Crowder, and all of you thug niggas, so my question would be is this. Are you going to teach your children that? Tell me. Tell me. Tell me. Are you teaching your children to be thugs, Channing Crowder? I bet you know. Y'all, I don't understand it. Y'all niggas love going to that white man prison. Y'all niggas love going to that white man prison. And y'all niggas come home with them fabricated ass jail stories talking about how you ran the prison. Fuck out of here. We don't want to hear no fabricated ass jail stories. We don't want to hear nothing about that damn street mentality. You want to know why? Don't school me on that. You want to sit down regular citizens and school them on some lifestyle that is a dangerous lifestyle that fucks up the community. And you want to preach a goddamn mentality to people that doesn't make any sense. Don't sit me down with no former drug dealer, him schooling me on some damn street code that he don't even follow. No, fuck him. You want to sit me down in front of a drug dealer, want to school me about, you know what I mean, on these damn streets. Yeah, we know it's all fucked up, but guess what? Why did y'all let them take control of the community? It's a damn shame that we have let criminals run rampant in our community. This whole gangster shit. Tired of that fucking gangster mentality. Niggas want to be gangsters. Why not be a god? Be a god over gangster. Why be a gangster but you can be a god? Let that marinate. Why be a gangster but you can be a god? Why be a gangster but you can be a god? See, the men in our community that are considered squares, they are being the real true gods. They being real true gods out here. You understand? They being the real true gods. Why be a gangster but you could be a god? But a lot of you niggas don't want that. You want to be a gangster, not even knowing that you could be a damn god. You can change every damn thing. This stupid ass hood mentality, yo. This stupid dumbass hood mentality, man. Like, it's to really get on my nerves. Like, you mean to tell me I gotta walk around mean mugging every damn body? You mean to tell me I gotta be hard all the damn time? I gotta be. It's like, yo, this mentality has ruined our community, and it's nothing but genocide. It is nothing but genocide, and you're right. And what's so sad? Too many brothers have been mocked and scorned and ridiculed all of their lives because they were raised a certain way. What is wrong with being raised? You know what I mean? With manners. What is wrong with being raised? You know, with the proper etiquette, with proper manners. We need to be teaching our young brothers and sisters that in this world, I'm telling you, the world doesn't like real niggas. The world doesn't like real niggas. You want to walk around with this real nigga mentality, they don't like you. And it's making us look bad for the rest of us. The world doesn't like real niggas and thugs. When you in the corporate office, they don't want you in there, nigga. You think Warren Buffett want to sit with real niggas? No. You think, come on now, yo. None of you real niggas gonna sit with a billionaire. None of you. None of you niggas. Ain't no billionaire sitting with none of you niggas. You think Elon Musk want to sit with your ass, nigga? Hell no. You think a goddamn come on, Jay-Z don't even want to sit with you niggas. Come on. In the motherfucking corporate office or any other way in the world, they don't want no real niggas in there. Come on. You think that's going to take you far? Come on now, bruh. You want to go around here, y'all want to walk around with this damn mentality and mindsets, thinking that it's cool. You thinking that it's cool, but you thinking the brother being a family man and a man that want peace in his life. And that's another thing as well. And that's another thing as well, man. Just because a man ain't thug out, he being peaceful, that don't necessarily mean he's a bitch. That don't mean nothing. Because I seen guys that were considered squares, squared up with dudes and whipped ass. So let's not get it twisted. You want to know what I learned about street niggas? Y'all some of the biggest bitch ass niggas. Yes, y'all are. Street niggas are some of the biggest bitch ass niggas. You feel me? That don't make any damn sense. That don't make any damn sense, man. Yes, they do, Sister Iman. Yup. Them niggas be snitching on their goddamn self all the time. All the goddamn time. So what I'm saying is, man, brothers, man, we really gonna have to, like, you know what I mean, fight against that, man. We really gonna have to, like, yeah, yo, it's really gonna take our generation on down for us to change it. Because we really got to change this, like, image. We gonna really have to change it, man, and we really gonna have to work hard for it, you know. Not on the behalf that we want to please other people, but that we are, you know what I mean. But you know what I'm saying. But you know, we are civilized people. You know, we can be, you know, civilized people We can be people with decency and honor and integrity. We can be people of strong character and stuff like that, you know? Because really good character, man. Because what them niggas in the streets are doing, they are living the image. They are trying to portray an image. See, guys at the squares, we don't need no image. We just be ourselves. Them niggas in the street gotta portray an image to try to like show to the next man how hard he is. But you niggas is so damn hard, but you stuck with a hard dick in jail. Beating your dick. I did hard time 30 years. It was hard time 30 years. You was dealing with a hard dick for 30 years. You feel me? Yeah, y'all love going to that damn prison. Coming home bragging about prison and shit. And another thing as well, man, like going to jail is not a badge of honor. That is not cool. Like since when? I remember I saw this older guy who said that to me. He was like, "You been to prison?" I said, "No." He was like, "You ain't real." I'm like, now what does it have to do with anything? Since when being real, you gotta be tough in the street, you gotta go to prison. That is not a badge of honor. And I put a lot of that on the older generation because a lot of the older generation, y'all was saying that shit and y'all started it. And you passed that down on to the younger generation. Want to call brother squares. Guess what? Guess what? You thug niggas wound up in the daggone rectangular box. You want to call us some squares, but guess what? The squares are still living. You in the box. You put yourself in the box of life. Now you in the box for real. In the rectangular box. You want to call man a square, but you in a rectangular box, a long one. Think about that. Think about that. That's right. Yup, boxed in. You serious, Reginald Tyler? Yup. Exactly, King Hazy. Yup. I got no regrets. I got no regrets of not taking on a daggone street life. Did we had to like adapt to learn certain things? Yeah, of course. But guess what? We were the smarter ones anyway. Because guess what? All of them dudes you see now, where are they? They either in the cage or the casket. So let me tell you something. Us living a long life, that does not make you square. That means you being smart. That means you really being smart. Yeah, you're right about that, Tammy. Yeah. That's right. Like I remember the time frame coming up, man, like just being ridiculed, man. I'm looking like I remember hearing people telling me I wasn't black enough. I'm looking like, so what is being black enough? So being black enough, I gotta take on a certain kind of mentality to not look like Uncle Tom. I mean, so talking proper makes you not hard enough. You feel me? Not busting a gun, that makes you hard enough. I look at our men and our women who love that mentality. I look at you like you fucking stupid. I look at the men and the women real fucking stupid. You want to know why? Because guess what? He in jail and you a single mother. He did or you're a single mother. That's right, King Hayes. That's right. Yeah, we don't need no street credibility. Niggas want to be having some damn street credibility for what? For what? Niggas want street credibility and street glory. Let me tell you something. That's not gonna. Yo, let me tell you something. Street credibility, that ain't gonna transfer into no retirement plan. Come on now, bro. We dealing with real credit. You niggas want street credit. You niggas want street credibility. Niggas want street glory and street credibility. His street cred, fuck that shit. Street credibility. Real men don't need street credibility. Real niggas do. I'm a real nigga. Yeah, you are. You on a real nigga path. That's the original one. You on a real nigga path to that prison. Look at the movie Tales from the Hood. He said, I like you, nigga. He said, I like you, nigga. I like niggas. Pretty much meaning I like watching y'all niggas kill one another. Come on back to my prison, nigga. I got a place for you. Keep on being a real nigga. I like it. Guess what? I set up the damn trap, nigga. Yo, yeah, look at the scene with Crazy Kane and that white supremacist in jail. Oh, he gave us something to think about. He said, what color were they? They were niggas. I like you, nigga. And guess what? Yup. He smiled and licked his blood off his fist, meaning, I love watching you shed your blood. I like niggas. But guess what? Guess what? That white supremacist, oh, he love real niggas. He love real niggas. The street's not even credible or nothing. I'm living this life of niggas snitching and ratting on each other and lying on each other. Come on. That's corny. That's corny. That's corny as hell. And y'all niggas be your own star witness. Rap snitches telling all their business. They go to court, they be their own star witness. So let me tell you something, brothers. It ain't nothing wrong being the brother that is real sharp and articulate, and the brother that's doing the right thing. Brothers that are civilized and not trying to be a savage. You feel me? Being good quality men and not being a savage and doing the right thing as men. That's the kind of men that we need to be. We need to be those kind of men. We need to be striving to be those kind of men, kind of men in our community. Because I'm telling you, the minute we do that as men, and we respect ourselves and our men, other brothers and our children, our women and children, the minute we're going to get respect everywhere. See, the reason why we don't get no respect because we not respecting ourselves as a people, nor our women, nor our children. We got this. Too many brothers got this thug beta mentality. The thug mentality is really a beta mentality. It lacks responsibility. It lacks morality. It lacks masculinity. You feel me? The thug life has led to lack of masculinity, a lack of morality, a lack of responsibility, and just a lack of intelligence, and nothing but destruction. Nothing but destruction. Nothing but death and destruction. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we need to get out of that mind frame and out of that mindset. And we need to stop doing that to good brothers in our community. We got to stop shunning them away. Stop shitting on good brothers because they want to be, you know what I mean? They want to be civilized men. They want to be good quality civilized men doing the right thing as a man. Growing up into young men. Growing up into being great young men. You understand what I'm saying? Instead, you want to be preaching a mentality. You want to push forward this mentality in the goddamn you feel me? It's just dumb. They talk about y'all looking down on us. We ain't looking down on y'all. We giving it to you straight, brothers. You know, we really gotta give it to you straight out there. You feel me? This mentality that I'm seeing what that's being displayed by calling brothers corny in our community for doing the right thing is an ass backwards mentality, and it gotta stop. That's why we so far behind. That's why we don't got no generational wealth. That's why we don't got no businesses. And that's why we don't have no infrastructure. Why? Because we want to be this thug mentality. Our ancestors was not on that thug shit. When they built Black Wall Street, they wasn't on no thug shit. We will never get a Black Wall Street again as long as we thinking in that thug mentality. As long as we got a thug mentality, Black Wall Street will never come back. Never. Hey, Asa. Asa, you right. Asa, you right. You right, Asa. You right. See, like me, I start my new job Monday. I feel good, you know, getting back to work. You know, what's wrong with the working man? What's wrong with the working man going to work every single day? What's wrong with him being a civilized man? What's wrong with him being a praying man? What's wrong with him, you know what I'm saying, coming home to his family, loving his, you know what I mean, loving his family, being a family man? You feel me? What is wrong with that? I went through that a lot. I went through that a lot, you know what I'm saying, dealing with cousins, friends. Yeah, I still get scorned and laughed at all the time because I was totally different from the rest of them. And guess what? I outlasted and still doing good. And one of the few cousins in the family who don't have no children. It sure has, Asa, yup. Fucked up the minds of the men and the women. Because, I mean, I just remember seeing it coming up, man. It was like this whole, everybody wanted to be this thug mentality. Everybody was trying to be this, thug this, thug that. Thugged out. I'm looking like, yo, where did this come from? Like, I was really trying to figure that out. Like, where did this mentality come from? But I know where it came from. Music industry and them damn movies. Being pushed upon on our people. And it's a sad thing. It's a sad thing that... it's a very sad thing that they always push these people. I mean, look at all of the rappers that are like real top. Why do you think T.I. got a trap museum? T.I. got a trap museum promoting that stuff? That's crazy to me. A trap museum? You serious? See what I mean? We still promoting and pushing this garbage. You feel me? Garbage. They have really pushed, yup, they have really pushed something. I mean, wow. I mean, when I saw that comment by Channing Crowder, I just looked at him like, really, bro? You love him on the field, but he's square. And too many brothers, man, like, you know, too many brothers have come up and was outcast and was nitpicked on because they wasn't, you know, what everybody else is trying to be, you know? You know what I mean? Following that mentality, following that crowd, being the part of that, trying to be cool, but but while that was on Gilly's show, he said one of the realest things I'm glad that he said about that mentality. He said, I went to jail for 20 years for being a fraud. He said, I was trying to be something that I wasn't because it was everybody thought it was cool, and then the course he couldn't veil. In the course the ladies thought it was cool. So that had him to take on a mentality that really wasn't real. You know what I'm saying? That really was not real and stuff like that. You feel me? And like I said, look what it's got us. It has gotten us nowhere but nothing but destruction. Now our communities are in total disarray because of that mentality. Families are destroyed. A lot of that. So we really got to correct it, man. It's about that time that the good quality men in our community really gonna have to take a stand on that, man. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't. You feel me? But yeah, fam, I'm gonna jump off here for a little while. I just felt the need. I wanted to share some of my thoughts on this right here. You know, I just felt the need. I wanted to come to y'all, talk to y'all about that, man, because that right there has really it has not affected me, but it's been on my mind. But I'm glad that I've seen, brothers and sisters, come to the aid and talk about this subject, because this whole Pookie versus Ray Ray versus educate. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. There's somebody calling. Miss call. Oh yeah, thank you, Thelma. Yeah, thank you, Sister Iman. Yeah, Sister Iman got all of the links to my Cash App, my PayPal, my email address, and my Instagram to follow me on there. And if you'd like to show love and support, else appreciate it. Definitely donate, show support. Man, returning to work Monday. Returning back to work Monday. You feel me? Yes, I'm really happy and excited, family. So I'm gonna be in celebratory mode over the weekend. I'm gonna be celebrating over the weekend, man. Going back to work and stuff. But yeah, fam, I'm super excited, man. Super excited to be getting back. Oh man, so yeah, fam. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same, family, and super excited, man. Thanks, Dee. Oh, thank you, a lot. Thank you, y'all. Yep, so I'm out. Y'all stay easy. Holla back at y'all later. Peace.